In this video, you will learn about 10 foods that should absolutely not be combined with avocado after the age of 60. These seemingly harmless combinations can disrupt the functioning of the heart, pancreas, and liver, and may even lead to inflammation of the blood vessels. After a certain age, the digestive system becomes especially sensitive, and once seemed beneficial, can now turn into a hidden threat to your well-being. We will explain in detail which combinations with avocado can lead to serious health consequences and how to avoid these mistakes in your everyday diet. Watch the video until the end. It could help you maintain your health and add more years to your life. This video is going to be incredibly informative and helpful. If you want to take control of your health like a pro, give it a like, and let's get started. 1. Never eat avocado with bananas, a serious challenge for the digestive system. According to the latest statistics from the American Gastroenterological Association, more than 65% of people over the age of 60 experience digestive issues, and 42% of them report a worsening of symptoms after consuming heavy food combinations. One of the most problematic combinations is avocado with bananas. A study conducted by the National Institute of Dietetics in the year 2023 showed that consuming avocado and banana at the same time increases the strain on the pancreas by 27% compared to eating these foods separately. Professor Robert Anderson from the Mayo Clinic Institute of Digestion notes the combination of the slow-digesting fats in avocado and the complex carbohydrates in banana creates excessive stress on the enzymatic system of older adults. Dr. Karen Johnson from the Stanford Medical Center describes the case of 73-year-old George Peterson from California, who regularly consumed morning smoothies made with avocado and banana. After 3 months on this diet, the man was hospitalized with acute inflammation of the pancreas, which required a long course of treatment and rehabilitation. If you enjoy both of these foods, it is best to eat them separately, with a minimum interval of 3 to 4 hours. Avocado is better consumed in the first half of the day along with protein-based meals, while bananas should be saved for the afternoon as a snack, separate from other foods. 2. Never eat avocado with cheese or fatty meat. Excessive strain on the cardiovascular system. Recent data from the American Heart Association shows that 78% of cardiovascular conditions in people over the age of 60 are linked to poor nutrition and excessive fat consumption. The combination of avocado with fatty foods presents a particular risk. A study by Tufts University, published in the journal Nutrition and Aging, revealed that when older adults consume avocado and fatty cheese, at the same time, their blood triglyceride levels increase by 31% within 4 hours after eating. Dr. Martha Greenfield from Harvard Medical School emphasizes, for older individuals, such fat spikes are especially dangerous because their blood vessels are less elastic and have a harder time coping with temporary disruptions in lipid metabolism. Renowned cardiologist Dr. Richard Blumenthal from Johns Hopkins Clinic describes a patient, 68-year-old Thomas Williams, an avid fan of burgers with avocado and cheese. After several months of regularly consuming such meals, he was diagnosed with a severe form of atherosclerosis, which required urgent stenting of the coronary arteries. If you want to enjoy avocado, choose lean protein sources to pair with it, such as chicken breast, low-fat fish, or legumes. If you want to eat cheese, opt for low-fat varieties and limit the portion of avocado to 1/4 of the fruit. 3. Never eat avocado with milk or cream. Heaviness and discomfort are guaranteed. According to the American Institute of Dietetics, up to 83% of people over the age of 65 experience discomfort after meals, and the speed of digestion decreases by 30 to 40% with age. Combining dairy products with avocado can significantly worsen this issue. Researchers from the University of California in San Diego found that the combination of avocado fats with milk proteins slows down digestion by 45% compared to consuming these foods separately. This combination creates an especially hard-to-digest mixture for older adults whose natural production of digestive enzymes is already reduced, explains Professor David Hoffman from the Stanford Center for Digestion. Dr. Susan Ramirez from the Cleveland Medical Center shares the story of her patient, 76-year-old Elizabeth Johnson, who regularly made smoothies with milk and avocado as a healthy breakfast. After 2 months on this diet, the woman began to report constant heaviness in her stomach, bloating, and irregular bowel movements. A gastroscopy revealed gastroparesis, a condition where the stomach empties more slowly than normal. If you enjoy both avocado and dairy products, it is better to consume them at different times of the day. If you still want to combine them, use plant-based milk such as almond or coconut milk instead of cow's milk, or choose fermented dairy products with low-fat content such as low-fat kefir. 4. Never eat avocado with rice or pasta. Dangerous spikes in blood sugar levels. Statistics from the American Diabetes Association show that 29% of Americans over the age of 65 have been diagnosed with type 2 diabetes, and another 48% are in a pre-diabetic state. Combining avocado with simple carbohydrates can worsen these conditions. A study conducted by researchers from Cornell University showed that the combination of fats, such as those found in avocado, with simple carbohydrates, white rice or regular pasta, triggers insulin spikes in older adults that are 37% higher compared to younger participants. Such sharp fluctuations are especially dangerous for older individuals because their bodies are less efficient at restoring normal glucose levels, explains endocrinologist Dr. Alan Bergman from Weill Cornell Medical College. Dr. James Patterson from the Massachusetts Medical Center shares the story of his 70-year-old patient, Robert Miller, who had been diagnosed with prediabetes. The man regularly ate risotto with avocado and cheese for dinner. After 3 months on this diet, his glycated hemoglobin rose to diabetic levels, and medical treatment had to be prescribed. If you want to combine avocado with carbohydrates, choose whole grain options with a low glycemic index, such as quinoa, brown rice, buckwheat, or whole grain pasta. Limit the portion of carbohydrates to 1/4 of the plate, and add fiber-rich vegetables that slow down carbohydrate absorption. 5. Never eat avocado with watermelon or melon, a direct path to bloating and fermentation. According to research from the American Geriatric Society, up to 91% of people over the age of 70 experience issues with gas and abdominal bloating. Certain food combinations can significantly worsen this problem, especially when they involve foods that digest at different speeds. Scientists from Johns Hopkins University conducted an experiment involving people of different age groups, which showed that in individuals over the age of 65, combining avocado with watermelon or melon causes symptoms of discomfort 2.7 times more often than in people aged 30 to 45. Watery fruits leave the stomach within 20 to 30 minutes, but when mixed with the fats in avocado, this process slows down to 2 to 3 hours, leading to fermentation and bloating, explains Dr. Michael Reynolds from the Scripps Digestive Research Center. Gastroenterologist Dr. Nancy Wilson from Duke Medical Center describes the case of 82-year-old Margaret Johnson, who made fruit salads every summer using watermelon, melon, and avocado. After several days of eating this way, the woman was admitted to the emergency department with severe abdominal bloating, pain, and irregular heart rhythm caused by gas pressure on the diaphragm. It is best to separate the consumption of these foods. If you want to eat both watermelon and avocado in the same day, allow a gap of at least 2 to 3 hours. For example, watermelon or melon is better eaten as a separate snack between main meals, while avocado should be included in full meals. 6. Never eat avocado with sweets or baked goods, a heavy burden on the pancreas. Data from the United States National Institute on Aging shows that after the age of 60, the risk of developing pancreatic conditions increases by 36%. The cause is often related to dietary habits, including the consumption of foods that create a double strain on this organ. A study conducted by Georgetown University in collaboration with the Pancreatic Disease Center at Columbia University revealed that the combination of fats and sugars, as in eating avocado with baked goods, increases the secretion of pancreatic enzymes by 68% in people over the age of 65. This level significantly exceeds the norm and creates a risk of inflammation. It is like making an older person run a marathon without training, explains Dr. Stephen Harris, the lead researcher. Dr. Emily Chang from Mount Sinai Medical Center shares the story of 77-year-old Barbara Anderson, who became enthusiastic about healthy desserts made with avocado. After 3 weeks of regularly eating brownies and muffins containing avocado, the woman developed acute inflammation of the pancreas, which required hospitalization. We often see cases like this, where patients believe avocado makes any dessert healthy without considering the overall strain it puts on the body, comments Dr. Chang. If you want to treat yourself to something sweet, it is better to do so at a different meal than when you eat avocado. For a healthier alternative, consider desserts based on fruits with low sugar content, or Greek yogurt with a small amount of honey and nuts. If you still want to use avocado in baked goods, significantly reduce the amount of added sugar. 7. Never eat avocado with fried potatoes, a dangerous combination for the heart. According to the American College of Cardiology, 68% of Americans over the age of 65 have elevated cholesterol levels, and cardiovascular conditions remain the leading cause of health decline in this age group. Certain food combinations are especially harmful to the heart. Researchers from the Harvard T.H. Half Chan School of Public Health conducted a 10-year study on the eating habits of 2,500 older adults. The results showed that those who regularly combined high-fat foods, including avocado, with fried foods, had a 42% higher risk of developing cardiovascular conditions. The combination of different types of fats, especially when trans fats from fried foods are involved, creates a particularly aggressive environment for the blood vessels of older individuals, explains Dr. Sarah Benjamin, the lead author of the study. Cardiologist Dr. John Livingston from the Cleveland Clinic describes the case of 72-year-old Frank Thompson, a big fan of French fries with guacamole. After 6 months of regularly eating this dish, the man experienced a severe heart attack. Lab results revealed critically high levels of low-density lipoprotein cholesterol and triglycerides. This is a classic example of how even something seemingly healthy like avocado can become a risk factor when paired with the wrong foods, the specialist comments. If you want to enjoy avocado, pair it with roasted or boiled vegetables instead of fried foods. If you're craving potatoes, choose ones that are baked in the oven with a minimal amount of oil and combine them with lean proteins or fresh vegetables, saving avocado for a different meal. 8. Never eat avocado with fried mushrooms, a double blow to digestion. Research from the American Gastroenterological Association shows that after the age of 60, the activity of digestive enzymes decreases by 30 to 40%, and the speed of digestion is nearly cut in half compared to younger adults. Certain food combinations create particularly difficult conditions for the gastrointestinal tract. A team of scientists from the University of Pittsburgh conducted a study that revealed the combination of foods rich in chitin, such as mushrooms, and monounsaturated fats, such as those in avocado, increases digestion time in older adults by 72%. This creates ideal conditions for fermentation and the growth of harmful microorganisms in the intestines, explains Dr. Andrew Clark, gastroenterologist and lead researcher. Dr. Laura Summers from the Mayo Medical Center describes the case of her 69-year-old patient, Henry Adams, who regularly prepared pasta with fried mushrooms and avocado sauce. After a month of eating this way, the man developed small intestinal bacterial overgrowth, SIBO, which was accompanied by severe bloating, diarrhea, and a critical decrease in nutrient absorption. If you enjoy both mushrooms and avocado, prepare the mushrooms using gentler methods, such as stewing or baking with a minimal amount of oil. Try to eat these foods at different meals, or at least reduce the portion size of each. Adding herbs with carminative effects, such as cumin or fennel, can also help reduce gas production. 9. Never eat avocado with smoked meats, a challenge for the liver. According to the American Association for the Study of Liver Diseases, after the age of 60, liver function decreases by approximately 25 to 35%, and the ability to neutralize toxins is reduced. This makes older adults especially vulnerable to certain food combinations. Researchers from Duke University discovered that combining foods rich in monounsaturated fats, such as avocado, with smoked meats increases the concentration of potentially harmful compounds in the liver by 64% compared to consuming these foods separately. The fats in avocado enhance the absorption and accumulation of carcinogenic substances found in smoked meats, explains Professor Mark Wilson, a hepatologist and lead author of the study. Dr. Jennifer Collins from Johns Hopkins Medical Center shares the story of 74-year-old Paul Dixon, who ate a sandwich with smoked sausage and avocado every morning for breakfast. After 6 months on this diet, lab tests showed a significant increase in liver enzymes and signs of steatohepatitis, a form of fatty liver disease accompanied by inflammation. We often see how seemingly harmless eating habits can lead to serious issues in older adults due to the age-related decline in organ function, comments Dr. Collins. If you enjoy smoked meats, eat them rarely and in small amounts, separate from avocado. Choose high-quality smoked products without added nitrites and preservatives. To support liver health, include more green vegetables, turmeric, milk thistle, and artichokes in your diet. These are natural hepatoprotective foods. 10. Never eat avocado with fresh pineapple, a danger for a sensitive stomach. Statistics from the American Institute of Gastroenterology show that around 60% of people over the age of 65 suffer from increased stomach acidity, and 45% have various forms of gastritis or peptic ulcers. As we age, the protective mechanisms of the gastrointestinal tract weaken, making older adults more vulnerable to irritating foods. Researchers from the Stanford University School of Medicine found that the combination of foods containing proteolytic enzymes, such as those in pineapple, with high-fat foods, such as avocado, increases the risk of stomach lining irritation in older adults by 83% compared to younger participants in the study. The bromelain in pineapple, when combined with fats, creates an aggressive environment that is especially dangerous for the already thin stomach lining of older individuals, explains Professor Catherine Murphy, a gastroenterologist and lead researcher. Dr. Robert Lee from the University of California, San Francisco Medical Center shares the case of 79-year-old Martha Williams, who became enthusiastic about tropical smoothies with pineapple and avocado. After 2 weeks of regular consumption, the woman was hospitalized with acute gastritis and erosions of the stomach lining. In older patients, combinations like these can lead to serious complications much more quickly than in younger people, the specialist notes. If you enjoy both pineapple and avocado, eat them at different times of the day, with a gap of at least 2 to 3 hours. As an alternative, you can use canned pineapple, in which the enzymes are already partially denatured, or heat treat fresh pineapple before combining it with avocado. It is also helpful to eat in small portions and avoid eating on an empty stomach. Write in the comments what you think about this. Next, I recommend checking out these videos, and don't forget to leave your likes and comments. I'm looking forward to them.